Yeah, sure, Tony. I'd love to tell you about my new course. It's a course on how to use language, hypnotic language, conversational language in a way that bends people's minds because they begin to agree. And I've taken 3,000 listings, by the way. I don't know if you know that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me go through it. You want to know? So, yeah. So basically, are you more interested in buyers or taking listings? So this is based on listings. Now, obviously, you can use it with buyers, but my focus is getting listings. So I seem to attract agents that want to take listings. A lot of good coaching companies out there that have 21 modules, like help you with your admin, help you with your mindset, how to save money. It's somewhere in there is taking listings. Mine is 100% taking listings, and we need to know what to say, right? So whose scripts are you using now? Those are good scripts. I used to coach for that company. Yeah, great company. Oh, yeah, I know. We all know that. Yeah, that's why you want to be somebody who can adapt to the customer, right? When they throw you off like that. I don't know what you're doing now, but I go right to language patterns. So I do use those scripts. I respect them a lot. Maybe I'm summarizing it, but do you find them kind of limiting? So that next thing, oh yeah, that's so funny. You're kidding. When did that happen? So you went to a listing appointment and the guy said, I've seen this before. You know that the person behind you is using the same scripts, right? The first three questions, then this and that, especially on the phone. Yeah. So we all sound the same. But what I'm doing, people cannot print it on a PDF because you're going to create it and you're going to make a big impact. You're going to establish rapport and trust with your client. You're going to be able to create a sense of urgency to motivate them. What's your biggest problem? That's one of the biggest ones. I want to think about it. So this will eliminate that almost completely because you're going to create why? A sense of urgency and a fear of loss. It's going to be scarcity that we have to do it now. This is some of the magic that I can create. Mr. Seller, you could wait till tomorrow and talk to the agent, but you realize this is Wednesday. Do you know what happens on Wednesday? Right. So I'm going to teach you things that you've never seen before. How do you think I'm taking all these listings? Right. And so we're going to overcome objections. We're going to be able to negotiate more effectively where it's not a debate, it's a conversation, and it's language patterns that lead people to a decision. And you're going to have more trust. When you hear my scripts, you'll actually want to call them because it's so comfortable and real. We're going to make you more comfortable in yourself in speaking because you're going to be generating these patterns and the language. You're going to craft compelling sales pitches and presentations, presenting better, being more compelling, captivating your clients, and having them realize you are the go-to agent. It's all about influence and persuasion. We're going to be on Zoom, and I'm going to role play with each one of you individually. I'm going to give you specific, tailored feedback. It's going to be one of the most exciting journeys of sales. In fact, in the future, don't be surprised when you look back and say, this was the most impactful training I've ever had. I'm making more money, I'm working less hours, and I'm taking listings at will. And there's one thing that I'm going to throw in that very few people know about. You may have heard of this. Have you heard of the difference between emotion and logic in selling? Emotion makes people move, makes people do stuff. Logic makes them think. So we actually need both. But the one that everyone seems to miss is the emotion, or how do you instill the emotion or utilize emotion? How do you fire up emotion in a client? So I'm going to have you understand emotional triggers, narrative structures in storytelling. I even use storytelling in objection handling, which you may have not ever heard of before. And also negotiating, obviously, that's going to be easier too. So we've got 5 modules, and you're going to come out of that being able to be like the comedian Williams, Robin Williams, I think his name was, and he can just go on the fly. Like you ask him a question, bang. And you've seen politicians do that, especially comedians on the fly. They're so fast. They're so versatile because they can create on the fly. So we're going to have you be that person like I am, the one that can get in front of the audience and handle objections. Yeah, it's going to be every week, 1 hour or so. And we're going to be on Zoom. I don't do the webinar style. I don't hide behind a webinar. I actually talk to you on it. So it's very interactive. And I have you do homework. You write the sentences. And I'm going to actually look at them. I'm going to even send you some of my sentences. You're going to learn embedded commands, presuppositions, future pacing, so that someone makes a commitment, but then they have to speak to somebody else, their uncle, for advice. And you're going to control that conversation, have them future pace how they're going to have that conversation. It's absolutely amazing. I might even throw in some of my own personal prospecting calls where I'm using it and send it to you. So we're going to boost your sales skills, Tony. How does that sound? Get you more listings and have you become the go-to person respected by your peers in your marketplace. I'll send you the link. Sign up. and we'll get you started right away. And I've got some bonuses I'm going to start giving you the minute you sign up.